Here, Ramble on 167. Eric Hughes, Adam Gorstein, Abuse the News. I've been thinking about. I want to do this thing, right?
Alright,
This
okay.
thing, and do you know like what's it called? Fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
But there's something called fantasy critics.
Yeah, that's what we are.
And people join like you do with your foot, and you sort of buy the games. You create your own publisher, right? And there's a league. It'll be Show Me Games League, and you invite people, just emails, give us your emails, and then each person creates their own publisher. Right? I've done 128k games, but you could just say anything, like, and then you just buy games, and you can sell the games.
Right.
I haven't fully figured it out yet. And you get, you can make profit on them and stuff. But what it all comes down to the review score.
Right.
So as the months, you start at the beginning of a year, so you start in January really. Yeah. And as you're watching trailers and stuff, you might be like, I'm going to sell that game because I don't think that's going to do well.
Yeah, like Death Stranding.
Yeah.
So that'll be a 60 quid game.
It comes down to the review, I think. I just had a look at it last night. I thought, ooh, do that might be interesting. So I'm just going to do a tester one. You can do like a tester one for like December and probably start on 2019 and just get a few people in.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then everyone creates their own publisher in the Show Me Games League. Create your own name, whatever it is.
That sounds
bullshit
nice.
Publisher. And then you buy your games. And I'm guessing we all can't have the same games. So we might have to take turns.
Oh no, because you have a budget.
You've got a budget.
Yeah, which is how a fantasy league works. You
Yeah,
have a budget.
I've never used one before, but I sort of half get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, something like
I
that.
think you can have your player because it works in football because it's pretty much a known quantity. You know all the players that are out there on the draft, but you don't know all the games that are out there.
Yeah.
That's the little bit
They'll
of
give you a list of what games you can actually put. It's all there on this website.
Right, okay.
And you've got like a bullshit. It's bullshit money. It's not real money.
Yeah, of course.
And so you got like X amount of money you can spend, and then you spend that, and you can spend some on advertising, which should, if it turns out to be a good game, you'll get bonus points at the end. And then it's just a league. And at the end of the year, somebody's won. Somebody's got the most points for basically picking the best games. You don't know what are the best games, but it's all like, it's not Metacritic, OpenCritic. It's basically Metacritic. So whatever that score is.
Right.
So I'll show you after.
Yeah.
And we'll try and sort something out.
That would be.
We just need people's emails, I think, or something like that. Whoever wants to be in it.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Nice concept.
I looked at it last night. I heard someone talking about it on the podcast, and I thought, yeah.
Motherfuckers.
I look at it, I'm like, yeah, this looks like I might get addicted to this.
Yeah.
So we might try that. Anyway, gonna abuse the news.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't remember that. Xbox Live now lets you choose any gamer tag you want, even if it's taken. So you can just have anything. Apparently.
Eh?
I could have LL Padre.
Eh? That's stupid.
But I think the core code is different.
Yeah, the core code may be different, but if, for argument's sake, somebody does decide to make an LL Padre account, go around trolling everybody with extremely racist content.
Yeah, they know it's not you.
I can say it's not me, but publicly, nobody will believe me.
It might have like an asterisk on the end or something, like a 2.
That's not.
LL Padre 2, 3.
No.
You might put that on the end.
That's just stupid.
But you could do that anyway, couldn't you?
Yeah, you just put an asterisk on the end, and then it's a different gamer tag.
Yeah, but apparently that's what you can do now.
That's stupid.
So someone can have your name.
That's stupid.
Yeah. I never thought of that.
That's really stupid.
Because sometimes you just want your own name, but you're not having it because someone has your name.
Yeah, but then you'll go, right, it's my name with the year I was born. Somebody's got that. My name with the full year I was born. All right. That's taken. Okay, full year with the month and year I was born. These varying ways of putting it, making it very personalised to you, and it'll still be your name. But if you've got a unique name like Absolute Jew, right, or LL Padre, then Nobody else wants that shit. You've got that. That's yours. That's unique.
Yeah.
I am the only LL Padre.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you can dress yourself up as Angry Joe.
It's good to find a name that you'll accept, but no one else has.
Well,
because that's hard to find.
Of course
Because
it is,
usually you
yeah.
get stuff in your head and you're like, oh, it's already taken.
Well, the thing is I have LL Padre or Angry Mountain, and the only one I ever have issue with is Angry Mountain. Somebody may have had Angry Mountain in the past or some shit
It'll
like
be
that.
Rabbi Jesus or Absolute Jew.
Yeah,
the
that's
only one
what
I
it
have
is.
a problem with is Absolute Jew.
And that's usually because you're not allowed to say Jew, isn't
Because
it?
you're not allowed to say Jew, because
Yeah.
they think it's racist. But I could have Absolute Christian, no problem.
Yeah.
It's just mental. I might have that actually, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think of that. But I suppose they still... Because they wouldn't be friends with your friends.
Yeah, but it's not that's the point. The point I'm getting at is all right. Okay, so that'll be registered to another address, right? But doesn't necessarily has to be. Let's say somebody doesn't like me, which is quite a few people don't like me, right? But they know where I live and they know my gamer tag. Doesn't mean that they can't re-register it.
No,
Which means
read your email, get that.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
which
you
could
can do
mean that
something,
they
yeah.
can go, no, I want that gamer tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft, no, that's a hacked account now. And unless they're going to text message me, I'm not going to check my emails. So I wouldn't know that I've been hacked. And then my account gets taken over. Or somebody just around the corner called Aaron Shoes at number 18 of said address, right, which is then close enough and everything, could be trolling people with extreme fucking racism or extreme this, that,
Oh
and the
no,
other.
the code, they look at the code.
Yeah, I
before
know
the
they
name.
look at the code, but the public don't look at the code who are being insulted and thinking that it may be me. It's a
They
bit
won't,
like
they
me.
won't be friends with you.
Yeah, but if I make an Adam Garstang account,
They'll annoy me.
right, on Facebook,
They'll annoy me.
then start adding all your friends and sending them a private message
They'll
going,
annoy me.
right, without you knowing that
Using your profile
you don't
picture.
know, right? You don't,
Yeah.
because you don't know. So
Yeah.
they start sending all your. They send me a message going, all right, mate, you know.
People do that though.
Exactly.
I'm sure they do that
right?
anyway. Yeah.
They do that anyway, and this is how these accounts last for quite a while.
Mm.
So as long as they're doing it just to fucking troll,
Well, you
then-
report the bullshit account. You say it's big
yeah. But if you're not aware of it,
then
that's where the issue arises, because then you're the one that gets the flack in real life.
you won't know anyone. But it's annoying. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
just
potential.
don't think it's. I think it's.
Well, that's what you can
wrong.
do now.
Yeah, stupid.
What's
What's
happening right now? People are at LL Podry and everywhere.
Pricks.
Epic sues Fortnite tester for leaking map, swimming, and more.
No, they should get thrown out of court. Because they've had so many court cases against them where they've just thrown out of court. When they bring it up, they should be like, nah, mate, see you later. You've had everything else your way.
You sign a thingy-me-bob, don't you?
An NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah. So sign that.
Yeah, but they kind of mean nothing. It's the business that can get. I mean, you can sue him, but I mean, I'd get out of an NDA.
There's
easy.
leaks all the time on all kinds of
No,
shit.
you can get out on NDAs. In America, it's very hard work, you see, because most of their legal system, I mean, similar to ours, but we're actually, the individual's more protected in the UK. In States, the contracts are a big fucking deal, because they're fundamental laws, which were taken, our law, because they took our constitution. Their constitution is our constitution, just numbered in a different way, right? So we've got the same constitution. Britain does have a constitution. So everything that it says in the US constitution, you know, the right to bear arms and stuff, we've got that right in the UK. Yes, we have the right to bear arms in the UK, right? But it's a very descriptive thing. You're allowed to arm yourself with the ability to hold back any attackers, be it from the government or an invading force. You're allowed that. Has to be reasonable. So that means that it needs to be better.
That sounds
It needs
reasonable.
to be just better than whatever you're being attacked with. So if you're being attacked with a knife, then an axe. If you're being attacked with an axe, maybe a sword. If you're being attacked with a sword, then maybe a gun.
I'll get all them
right, you know what I
things.
mean? So
I'll have my line, so when someone breaks in, whether it be Jeremy Corbyn or a random stranger,
yeah.
I'll have my line.
Random stranger wearing red.
Accessibility. Yeah, I'll have like just a fist, knuckle dusters, then a knife, and then a machete, all the way to like AK-47 bazooka tank.
Yeah,
at the
that's
end.
it, right. So, but no, I mean, but this is the thing. It's like since then, because there are a lot, everything else were then they have different worker rights than us though, because this was then contractual. So in states, contracts are a massive fucking thing, which is why you can sue an individual. You try that shit over here, over what, leaking a game. Does it harm anyone? Does it affect their profit margins? Still the biggest game in the world. It just wouldn't last.
It'd be difficult to show any damage for them because they make so much fucking money.
Well,
anybody else,
your
maybe.
argument against it is you just go look at the publicity I've given you.
Yeah, anybody else, maybe. Like if you've invented something and someone's just fucking bought it, yeah.
No publicity is bad publicity.
Right,
How many of these companies actually relish the fact that people are talking about and arguing? Especially nowadays, it's like, why do you think EA don't really give two fucks about the negative publicity? Because EA is everywhere in a search. You type in EA, you know that it's going to be Electronics Arts. It's not going to be Electrical Astronauts Limited. That's going to show up when you type in
It's not like EA
EA.
learn because they fuck up and then they fuck up again and then they fuck up again.
Because
and
it
then
doesn't
they fuck up
matter.
again
No,
and
they have learned.
Yeah, they learn that it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they've learned that's
Any
what they've learned.
publicity
They just need to
is
say,
good publicity.
oh, we fucked up on that thing, we'll do it better next time. And then they don't.
Yeah.
Oh, we fucked up on that thing, we'll do it better next time. And then they don't.
The only time time they started to actually jerk it and react was not when the public were moaning, it was when their investors started moaning. So
Yeah.
with the Star Wars
It's
thing,
money.
Star Wars
They're losing
Battlefront,
some
it was
money.
like we might lose this franchise
Yeah,
here.
they might lose the
Shit,
franchise, yeah.
we'll do something here, and it was the bare minimum. So this thing here, that'll be my main argument in court as an individual going up against this NDA. It's like, actually, if you read because somewhere in the contract it will be you have to do things that are right for the business. It's the same in most contracts. If you read it, there's some kind of little sub thing which is like it has to be for the benefit of the business. So any intellectual property that you create while under a contract is usually co-opted by your company. So say I work at a transformer company, I might be like just sat there thinking, I reckon I can make a more efficient transformer if I do said design. That automatically under my contract, because I've signed it, belongs to them.
Yeah.
So it might be my intellectual property, but it's owned by them. So with this kind of movement, that would be my main argument in court, because I'd counter sue them.
Just to scare everybody else from doing it.
It will be. So what I reckon is going to probably happen with that is he'll get a payout from Epic. They'll go through with the court case. They'll say that they've settled out of court, but he'd get a payout to keep his gob shut about doing stuff, because it won't scare anybody off. Because if you're going to drop it, you're going to drop it.
I mean, he's just a fucking tester. He's just a dude.
It's just a game.
It's just a
Right,
dude playing a game.
This isn't MOD is a
Tested
different thing altogether, though, isn't it? You know, if you're working for MOD and you're
That'd be
working on an
different, yeah.
exocet missile that nobody else knows, that's can shoot a specific molecule in your body, you can track
That
that
sounds
shit.
awesome.
You're like, well, what the fuck? And you leak that, then you're like, all right. But when it's just features of a game, then I'm sorry, it's publicity. It's free publicity you've got there. If anything, more people now, Epic will be now trending because of that. So if that guy's actions weren't working, that's a bunch of media publicity, social media publicity that he's generated by simply existing. So if anything, Epic or him, his existence has made them worth more.
Yeah.
And those features that they were bringing up, like what they say, swimming and a different map and stuff like that,
Yeah,
has probably whipped up Fortnite aficionados into a lather with like, oh, we're going to be doing this. Oh, that's amazing. So
because if I saw some Zelda leaks, I'd be all over that shit.
Well, yeah.
But and the good thing would be,
And it's not a narrative-driven
I wouldn't
game.
be sure if it's real, so it'd still be exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, if it was a leak for, say, The Last of Us or Zelda, and it was a story leak, so to find out...
That's another level,
That's a different thing altogether, because what you're doing is you are actually infringing on the... you are actually damaging an experience then.
Yeah.
You're not enhancing it. So to find out... We'll use Usual Suspects because everybody's fucking seen that now. I was going to use it Avengers, but if a guy came out and went, oh, such and such a body were on set, so Kevin Spacey were on set of Usual Suspects before they announced the full cast, it'd be like, that's annoying. But you go, oh, well, at least Kevin Spacey's in it. But if you go, well, Kevin Spacey, who is the main, who turns out at the end to be the main, you're
The
like,
twist.
now you've fucked it. Because now people who have read that are going into that film jaded already knowing, and with that being the big last second reveal, then
that's the only reason why the film's good. Because when you watch it again, you're like, shit, this film,
actually
isn't it?
quite poor. Yeah,
It's
it
a
is
shit
quite
film.
a poor film. But that's what I mean. So I reckon how that one's going to end is they'll probably. I was going to say that they're not going to win the case. They'll probably win the case, but they'll pay him out because it's just stupid.
So I'll be interested to know your thoughts on this one then.
Okay.
Ubisoft sues Teenage
Stupid.
Rainbow Six. Yeah. Ubisoft, stupid, sues Teenage Rainbow Six cheat maker. He makes cheats.
Right.
He made money. That's not the difference.
Right. Okay.
He makes hundreds of thousands of dollars from cheats. So he's got like a subscription thing.
Mhm.
£10 a day you can pay.
Mhm.
It's quite expensive for these cheats. £26 per week or £60 a month. For you get damage boosts, reveal hidden enemies and more, all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So you pay for that, you go online and then you're just too good.
Yeah.
Which is what I like to believe when I'm playing people online anyway.
Yeah. Everybody
They're all
likes to believe
cheating.
that. I love it on consoles when people go, oh, they're using lag switches. Yeah, no, they don't do that on consoles.
Yeah, this will all be PC, won't it?
Yeah,
This
it's
is
all
like-
fucking
yeah.
PC. Oh yeah, I got twatted because the legs are out. I remember speaking to a guy at work about playing Call of Duty, and it's like, does me only see because all these people aren't using lag switches. Like, fuck off, mate. Because he came from PC, so I'm like, no, this console isn't quite well.
Yeah,
Like
it seems like that.
Don't-
They've got crossplay now. This new one, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is it's like, no, mate, no. Because the amount of players that you're playing and the amount of time that you're complaining, that would mean that you're talking a good, massive percentage of people. If you're playing Call of Duty and you're having 20 matches a night and there's 30 people in a match and there's 30 new people each time, and you think that 2 or 3 people on each one of those matches are using a lag switch, that means that the use of lag switches is well into the 20 odd %.
Yeah.
No.
I'd like to know the
No,
percentages. Yeah.
I think it's just.
And they're always
better
banning people, permanently banning people, aren't they? So
Yeah.
they do sort of
It's
do some,
nonsense.
yeah.
It's nonsense.
But yeah, people are just good.
A
And
lot
it's
of
annoying.
a lot of the permanent bans and stuff though, are people just being really, really good and
Some are,
everybody's saying
yeah,
they're cheating.
Some are just really good, and
Right,
they,
well-
their AI picks up on it and goes, "He's too good."
Yeah.
Automatically.
Well,
get rid of
it's
them.
not just the.
'Cause they don't have people watching this shit.
Well, it's
They
not
might
just
review it
that.
after.
They'll have a lot of people just complaining. Like, oh, fucking that guy shot me. And you'll see it a lot with games with kill cams. You see it all the time with games with kill cams. You'll be playing a game online, you'll be shooting at somebody, right? So you've either dropped, your ping count's either dropped, or your internet speed's dropped, or whatever it is, or theirs is better, or what, a million different fucking reasons for why somebody seems to be lagging. And you'll see somebody and you'll empty a full clip in them, but that's because in the real server world,
They moved.
you're slow,
Yeah.
his internet's working fine, he's over there, right, and
So
then
it just
you
seems
get
like
one
flash.
shotted, and then you see the kill cam, and you're like, oh, he's stuck behind me, shot me.
Yeah.
Fucking cheating. You're like, no, he's not cheating. It's not cheating, it's just how it is. You've got so many people playing these games, there's so many fucking people, it's like, it gets to the point where people go, he's cheating, so they report him. Then it happens a few times, and I reckon if you check out where they're reporting them from, I wouldn't be surprised that if in one country you get a massive amount of people reporting me for playing,
If you're good.
I'm slightly good, but their ping count in like Venezuela
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
so fucking low that everybody's glitching. It's just
They'll
that
be reporting everybody.
yeah, they'll just be reporting everyone,
Yeah.
and they'll see it all the time. So a lot of these people just get banned because you get banned on Xbox. I think it's like 5 reports in 24 hours gets you banned for 24 hours. Then if you get another 5 after that, then you think you're banned for a week, right? So there's a lot of people just getting fucking banned all the time just because of that kind of shit. I think it's bollocks, is what I'm getting at. So that guy, Ubisoft suing him.
He's making money though, so he's
Well,
fucked.
that's the difference. Yeah.
He's
Now, if
fucked.
I were Ubisoft, I wouldn't even fucking sue the guy. I'd be like, right, oi, listen to me. You're making money off us. We're going to take 75% of the money, and we won't sue you for all the rest that you make.
I'll just take it all.
I'll just say that to them. No, because if you take it all now, that means that there's nothing coming through in the future.
Yeah, but they don't want
like
they don't want people using these cheats.
Well, you kind of do, because you can't use it on MLG. That's the only place that it counts. As long as MLG's happening.
What's MLG?
Major League Gaming's happening. As long as the tournaments are happening where that shit cannot work, right? It means that they've got the perpetual advertisements. And plus, if you look at those kind of price tags, the amount of people who would be paying that you're likely to come across, you're not going to have 10, 15 games in a row where you come across someone who's cheating. They'll be making a lot of money from those people who are charging. But
I don't know about where the fun is in that.
Well, there isn't, but that's the thing. What people do then is they ban you.
It's like ruining GTA by putting up cheats in.
Yeah, well, this if you're playing, I'm not too sure if it's the same on PC, but if you're playing that on console, so PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, you're playing that. This motherfucker turns up in the room. You're in a room of 8 people, because that's what it is. It's 4 on 4 that game. You're in a room of 8 people. You're playing. Right, I've just got fucking trounced there. Right, okay, I just got trounced there. Right, okay. And you see the kill cam. You're like, how the fuck would he even know I'm here?
Yeah, block.
That character can block. He's not going to turn up in your fucking games ever again.
Done.
Right? So this is the thing. So it's not really that much of an issue.
Yeah, you've just had a shit game with an annoying person. That's fine. Block him.
That's
Gone.
it. Yeah, but
You don't want to ever deal with him again.
it's just like you do when.
But even if he was too good, I'd still be like, block.
Yeah,
he's too good.
It's fine when it's like when you're playing Rocket League or something. You'll get some fucking super hyper fucking player on your team.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what happens? He'll keep him on your team for a while as long as you're playing in the same lobby, because they'll try and keep you all together if you're all there. But what they do is they rotate the players around, so there's different squads. So you have a real good player on your team, bang, five matches in a row, 3 matches in a row, and then you go, motherfuckers on your team.
Even that's annoying
now.
after a
I'm
bit.
going to lose, right? But
Even if he's on your team, it's annoying after a bit. It's like, there's no point in me being here.
you just the way I
Get
see
rid
it
of
is they're like angels, the guardian angels for those people who can't play and want to get experience. Because you end up on them, you're like, I'm getting experience now, right? I'm leveling shit up.
But
This is good, and then but they're not there forever. They're there for like 2 or 3 games.
it's alright when you're learning.
Well, it's alright in general, really.
No.
Because if you're still banging,
No,
because
I wanna
you're
be the
still
man.
killing, yeah, but you can still be the man. That's the thing.
I've got one and he's got them all.
Yeah, but then like say, it won't be in next match anyway, or it
But
might be in 2.
I'm gonna block him.
But that's the thing though. The
He's
power
good.
of blocking is, that's it. So that's my opinion on that. I think just stop fucking suing people.
All Xbox One controllers will work on next console
Of course they will.
and accessories. How good is that?
Of course they will.
How good
Microsoft
is
have got
that?
this shit sorted now with its backwards compatibility.
That
They've
just-
got their shit sorted with it.
Although, actually, the Wii U did that, didn't it? You could
Yeah, it
use
did.
your Wii remotes
Yeah.
on there. And all the accessories.
That's mainly because the tablet was basically a Wii.
We had to have the tablet, so you got the
Yeah.
tablet anyway.
Yeah, it
But
was
you could use all the
basically
other
Wii.
shit.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, because I'm going to say no one else has done that, but they did, but nobody bought it.
No, Xbox have got it down now. They've
Well,
got that
that's-
backwards
yeah.
compatibility shit down. They,
Because if you
they've
buy one of
built
them Elite controllers, you want to be like, yeah, but I want it on the next
Mm.
console. I just paid, and
really,
it's cool.
really gutted when I stood on mine.
Don't do that.
But yeah, so they've got the shit down with that backwards compatibility. They've sussed it now. They've gone, right, let's lock people in. It's you're going to buy your games digitally, because we're really pushing this digital fucking market now. You buy your games digitally, and you've got a you've got a back catalogue just like Steam, because they've seen the Steam place. They're like, oh, they're still making money.
Well, paying
and
for something
people
you
have
want
a shit ton of
yeah,
games.
if you bought something, it's better that you know it's going to carry on.
Well, that's it. So people have
It's
got
reassuring.
Steam accounts with thousands of games in.
That's why they like Steam, because
And
it's
you're
there
like-
and it's cheap as fuck.
Whereas in the console mindset of that is, oh, let's re-release Resident Evil 4, let's re-release Resident
Yeah.
Evil 4, let's
That's what I'm
re-release,
saying.
and you're like, yeah, but people are then not going to
Bored
buy
of buying
the
it now.
4th iteration of it, exactly. So if
Unless
you've
you've
already
done
owned
something
it,
magical to
unless
it.
you've done something magical, that's exactly the thing. So Xbox, I think, have gone, yeah, we know that, let's have a look at that. Well, because they wanted to partner with Steam at one point, and they've gone, no.
Mm.
So they've gone, fuck it, we'll make our own, and we'll make it fully backwards compatible. We may as well do that, because that's what Steam is, and they're ultimately making that Steam marketplace amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they still need the fucking games there, don't get me wrong, but they
You've
do
got all the
that.
third party stuff,
But as long as they make their console,
and it plays better on Xbox.
every
One
console
X.
that they make, as long as it's powerful enough to run whatever they've done previously, which it has to be, because there's no point in releasing a console that's weaker than the last one, they're getting their infrastructure in place at the moment so that all 360 games that they've got the licenses for, they're going backwards compatible. Every fucking original Xbox game that they've got the licenses for are backwards compatible. Then you've got all your Xbox One games are going to be backwards compatible, and it makes sense. And by the time they get super fucking powerful, then they start folding in the stuff that's were PC exclusive last generation, and now going to be. So they've got that shit down.
You buy
so
one,
tie it in.
and you've got
You get
every other console.
Yeah.
Not even one free, it's all the other consoles you've got.
And then you've got the Game Pass, which you know full well that after this next iteration of what is it, Project Scarlet? Scarlet. Yeah, Scorpio, last one, wasn't it? So Project Scarlet, they'll get that, they'll have a look at it. This Game Pass is going to get bigger. Pretty soon it's going to be £20 a month, like the ultimate version is. At the moment. I reckon pretty soon it'll get up to that, and they'll be like, oh, is this really worth it? By that time, you're going to have like 200, 300 games waiting there. Like, look, this is it with a slight rotation. And you're like, fucking hell. And then everything you have actually bought, you'll be able to play forever. And you're like, well, it's not so much a no-brainer because PlayStation is going to be offering some fucking fantastic like exclusives, like you God of Wars and your Last of Us ones. I don't like looking at the two. You know, Wipeout. That's it, right? So they've got that. So I think they're right. I think they're sorted now because as soon as you buy your next Xbox console, if you had a 360 and then you had an Xbox One and you've got anything digital, then it's all fucking folded in now.
And now your controllers come with it.
Now your controllers come with it, and I think.
No, your other shit.
I think you've got it on pat. I think next generation's being won hands down by Xbox.
Could be.
I'll say that now.
Could be. New Mass Effect games are coming. BioWare insists. Who's BioWare here?
What was the last two games BioWare released? Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah, that doesn't seem too exciting anymore, does it?
Well, we were just saying about EA not learning from the mistakes. You sort of think, oh, they'll learn from the mistake. They won't, will they?
Don't give a fuck.
Mass Effect will come out fucked up again.
Well, Anthem's made its money back, so that's not a costly mistake.
Yeah, but I don't care about Anthem.
Yeah, no, but that's the point I'm getting at though. That's a dead game that everybody shits on. Everybody shats on that from the off. But that's made its money back.
Yeah.
So now they're not even updating it anymore. Right? It's in a really bad place. They updated it. You rode the fucking wave of, like what's trending Anthem. You've rode the wave as that started coming down of interest, and now it's like right. It's got to a certain level where the fucking head sheds have gone. Once it hits below this kind of level of interest, right? And we don't need to fucking tell them that we're updating it. We're not bothered about the updates. No, we've got no new players. It's gone past the point of buying it again. Whereas in with like something like Rainbow Six came out, people were like there's not much of a game here. And then as they started adding stuff, accidentally, it was picked up by hardcore competitive gamers and like, all right, okay, we then give it a little bit of wings, and then now they're like, right, well, we'll just keep doing the season. So that was an accident. I think that was a purely accidental fucking thing for Rainbow Six. That's why that hit up there. But Anthem, it's plummeted. They don't give a fuck. There's not been any updates on the website about what's coming. They said that they were going to have a road path for DLC and all this cataclysm and all this new shit and stuff like that. It's silent, radio silent now. They don't give a fuck about it. But that game's made its money back and a little bit of profit. So as far as EA are concerned, it's like, right, well, at least we've levelled on that.
You've got to not want them to work on it because I'm not interested.
Yeah, well, this is it. But a lot of people left BioWare because of Andromeda, and then a lot more people left BioWare because of Anthem. So whatever Mass Effect game gets created now has zero to do with even fucking Andromeda stuff.
They're going to have learned from the mistakes.
Well, you say that.
Microsoft announces upgrade option for next Xbox.
Yes, actually, somebody at work told me about this. Do explain.
This was interesting.
This is interesting.
Don't fully understand it, but it's something like I can go get an Xbox, Slim or
Xbox One X.
X, and you pay monthly.
Yeah.
So they'll just give you the console, and you pay £20 a month.
It's £25 a month for X.
But yeah, it'll be different prices. And then when the new one comes out, you give them that back, and they'll give you the new one. I assume you keep paying until it's paid for.
Yeah.
But what you get with that is not just the console, get control, but you get a Game Pass.
Yeah, 24 months of Game Pass.
I think I think Game Pass will run out when you finish paying.
Yeah, it's 24 months. Yeah.
So it must be a 2-year thing. Yeah. So it means you can think, fuck it, I'll get an Xbox now, and that'll give me the new console, and it works out pretty much the same price.
Yeah, well, it's just over £500, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you were paying for the console and Game Pass, which you should probably do anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're forcing you to have something shit like Netflix. They're forcing you to have something good, and it works out, I think, a little bit cheaper, or about the same price. So it's like, you may as well if that's what you're gonna do.
I'm considering it myself, to be honest, because
usually with a phone contract or something, you get fucking scammed.
Yeah.
By the time you get to the end of it, you've paid a few £100 more than if you could have just bought it. But generally the reasoning is you can't afford to spend that much on a phone straight away.
No.
But this, assuming you don't mind having Game Pass, which you should want to have Game Pass anyway, then it's actually not costing you anything. It's costing you what it would cost anyway. But you spread it with no interest, really.
Yeah, I think the best option that they do is 24 months, £25 for an Xbox One X, which gives you the ability after 18 months to upgrade. So it's not soon as the new console comes out.
It's at a certain point,
at a certain point. So after 18 months, which is like a phone contract.
Now,
about 5 years ago, I think when we first started doing Show Me Games, we were talking about the mobile phone aspect model of consoles. It's like you'll be paying a subscription for the console, and then you have an option to upgrade. And it's the same with your mobile phones. If you get a 24-month contract, then about 18 months in, you can see
except
if you
with
can upgrade.
phone, it's a rip-off.
Yeah.
It's taking a piss at you because it knows you can't just buy one.
If you get an Xbox One X, if you don't have an Xbox and you get that, you go home that day, and instead of going, I've got my FIFA game that I get free for having a console. I've got 100 games here.
Yeah.
I've got Forza. I've got GTA,
whatever news coming out.
Everything.
Exclusive news.
Exclusive.
Xbox.
And then you'll have your Xbox Gold. So you're getting your gold games every month. So as soon as you get that console home, we'll plug it in, sign up. You've got Game Pass with 100 games. You've got whatever games you're getting free that month for Xbox Gold. So it's like an overabundance of games.
Well, gold isn't.
That's like the best launch.
Gold isn't in Game Pass, is it?
No, it isn't. But you've got to pay for it.
But I think it's like Ultimate Game Pass or something. So maybe that just has gold.
Yeah, Ultimate
as well.
Game Pass. I'm pretty sure has gold because Ultimate Game Pass gets.
I don't think you get normal Game Pass. You get Uber Game Pass.
Yeah,
whatever
so
that
I
is.
think Ultimate Game Pass is gold, PC Game Pass, Game Pass and console.
Because I thought it was just PC as well, but I'm guessing it's gold too.
I'm thinking it's
if
gold.
it is, then yeah, you've got them extra games.
But like I said,
as well.
that's the best launch game list
sorted
of any console
Imagine as
ever.
a kid, Christmas Day, get your Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
right? Back in the day, you're buzzing your tits off of Street Fighter 2
Yeah,
and that wrestling game that were a bit.
yeah, we made it work.
But it were good because it's
Yeah.
like, wow,
Yeah, well,
graphics or
I
something.
remember it looking photorealistic.
Except
It
you've
wasn't.
got you've got a massive chunk of the catalogue from the NES. Not as good, but
Yeah.
at the time you would have been like, yeah, I'll play Mario 3.
Just the best. That's the best
Yeah.
launch.
You've got everything there. Day one, Christmas Day,
There you go.
boom,
Go
fuck
play
yeah.
some.
play anything.
Oh,
pretty much.
Fortnite's free, is it?
Fortnite's free anyway. But
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean, though.
Everything's free.
That's what I'm
so
getting at.
it's all-
Though. Then you've got all the games that are free to play. So you're like,
You do it with Netflix. Why won't you do it with this? Which is
well, I know.
better.
But so that's what I mean. That's why I reckon they've got it this year. So it's not only that they've got the console without a disc tray for cheaper.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Yeah, what the old digital edition
Yeah, something
Xbox,
like that, yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
So it's something that's got me
If
pondering.
you're daft enough to do that, then yeah.
It's got me pondering. Like, do I upgrade that? Because that's
You
the
barely buy a disc anyway. Actually,
Yeah,
you'd be
barely.
alright with your old
Yeah.
digital Scarlet.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm kind of thinking. I'm also like, that's a launch day console.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got the coffin. I've got the coffin console.
Yeah. You could get an X now.
Yeah.
And you'll be basically slowly paying off your next console. Really, that's all you're doing. But you're not using that old thing there.
It's brilliant looking at that mobile model. So it's like they've made it mobile gaming. You can't take it anywhere. But it's taking that mobile phone model of upgrading and just going, well, put it on a fucking console because it's expensive. And because it's expensive, a lot of people don't pick up my console until 2 years later. So this way, we're selling a console at original price 5 years after the console's come out.
But you sold it, and you're benefiting because you're like, well, they're benefiting because you're like, instead of holding off on an Xbox X, because you might think, oh, there's a new one coming around the corner. You just go, fuck it, I'll have an X then.
Yeah. Which then
so
makes
get the new one anyway,
the difference between the Samsung S6 and the S6 Edge.
Yeah.
And then Samsung's S7, and then 6 months later, it's exactly the same.
Except you're not paying interest like you are with them.
Yeah.
And you're getting lots of games.
I tell you, they're winning the next, whether people like the games that are on it or not.
They will.
They're going to win. Oh yeah.
Sony trademarks PlayStation 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In Japan. They did that last time. They went up to 5 and then they stopped years ago. And now they're like, okay, we're going to carry on. I like the numbering system. I don't know what the fuck Xbox is going to do. That's going to be weird because it's not going to be called Scarlet, is it?
No,
I wouldn't mind if it was.
I think what they're going to do is they're going to stick with the naming that they've got now. So I think they're going to go Xbox. This one will be Xbox 2.
Yeah.
Then it'll be Xbox 2X. And then Xbox 3. You know, like Samsung S6, S6 Edge, and 7 Edge.
But then what happens then after a bit? They don't like the fact that the competitor has a higher number because people are thick. So what? I don't know if it were Apple or Samsung started leaping. They skipped numbers.
Yeah, it was Apple.
So now they're on par. They've got the same numbers.
I think they're on Apple. I think iPhone 6 weren't it, and then I think didn't jump up to 10.
And well, it might have been Samsung or Apple, I don't know. But
one of Samsung's carried on because they were already behind in market.
That's what I mean by I think Samsung might have just jumped up a number to catch up, so the numbers are the same. Because if you're getting I think they an S7
anyway.
or an Apple 10, somebody might think, well, 10 is newer.
No, Samsung caught up anyway.
Did they right?
Yeah, because iPhone were releasing once every year or once every year and a half, and Samsung went. They started off on Samsung S4 or some shit like that. And then it was S5.
Well, the Note did a jump because the Note were like Note 3, but their own phone, the normal Samsung, was like probably on 7 or something. Yeah. So they went Note 7.
Yeah, but the thing
is, just went.
It wasn't just that though.
Because it's confusing. It makes it sound old.
It's not just that. It's down to the infrastructure that's in it. It's the software that's in it, so it's the same. Yeah, but same software as S7, so it's not.
Yeah, so you can flag it. Yeah, but really it's the number. Because if you used to buying phones and they've advertised you a phone and it's a new one, it's a 10 or whatever, but we've got this Note 7. You're like, wait a minute, the 10's new. 10's the new number, so this 7 must be old Note. Yeah. If you're not thinking, which most people aren't, they're just buying shit. So I've got a feeling eventually, I think they will call it Xbox 2, and I've got a feeling eventually, years to come, they'll just go Xbox and it'll be exactly the same as PlayStation. Because it sounds newer to the casual person. To us, no, we get it, we know what numbers are at. But the casual person will go, PlayStation 5 is a higher number than 2. And then eventually when it gets to fucking PlayStation 10, if they get that far, it's not all going online or whatever, and Xbox is still on 5, it won't seem right. So they'll match it somehow. But it'll probably all be online by then anyway. There'll all be some, you get the Xbox app in your TV. Yeah. And then you subscribe. That's what it'll be. It'll be a smart TV. Death Stranding's coming to PC in 2020.
It's not getting favourable reviews though, is it?
It's getting mixed reviews.
It's a Hideo Kojima game, so it's going to be shy.
It's getting mixed reviews. Some are like, this is just boring. Which I think it will be boring as fuck. It looks boring. The reviews I've watched, even the ones that like it, I'm like, this looks boring. And I like nonsense and mystery, but I don't like your nonsense and mystery.
Yeah, because it is just nonsense. That's the problem with it. I
get the point. You're making it grindy and boring. because then you're supposed to whatever. Yeah, but I don't like your grindy and boring because I'm not interested in your reveals. Your reveals aren't worth the pain.
They're too abstract.
Yeah.
They're nice if somebody goes, here, let me show you something, and they'll show you a cutscene from a Metal Gear Solid game or possibly Death Stranding, and you're like, fuck me, that looks interesting, now you get to that, and then you play it and you realise that actually it's so abstract, it's got absolutely fuck all to do with what I'm doing. It's like the entire like Metal Gear Solid 5 thing, you're wandering around and we're enjoying the stealth. I'm like, you've made a really good stealth game here. You're actually a really good stealth game. And then when the story kicks in, you're like, this is really abstract and stupid now. Like, really stupid. I'm fighting a flying embodiment of a flaming angel. This is doing my fucking head in. Yeah, it looks cool at first, but I've just been playing a real world stealth game.
Yeah.
Right, and you've just gone...
Sometimes that works, but he doesn't make it work, I don't think.
No.
Because you see in movies sometimes, you'll think you're just watching, like, Devil's Advocate. I thought, I knew nothing about that film, I thought I was just watching a boring lawyer movie that was sort of interesting, because like, oh, we're lawyering, we're doing a case and we're going to be clever, something. That's what I thought it were. And then some freaky shit started happening, like, whoa, what the fuck, and it's shit, and I'm like, this is a creepy film. Oh, wait a minute, that was cool. Right? Well, like it's boring, mundane shit, and then it's not that, is it? But I think Kojima will go, yeah, it seems like it's mundane, boring shit, and then some weird shit that doesn't actually make any fucking sense.
I don't like the trailers. You know, the actual movie trailers. The only trailer I've actually enjoyed was the very first one, which was a music video as far as I'm concerned. You know, where he's naked on beach and the footprints and that tune.
No, yeah, some of that
I was like, that were really nice.
There's a concept there that's cool, like the art and stuff, and the mystery of that, but I don't think he's going to achieve what my brain is doing.
Yeah, that second trailer with Del Toro and going through the sewers and all that kind of stuff, I were actually bored. I'm not interested. It seems like you're trying too hard, which actually makes me believe that with PT, I don't believe Kojima had that much of a hand in it. I mean, the baby in the sink, that's Kojima all day long, right? The obscure as fuck puzzle of going into a menu system to zoom into a corner to find a piece of paper, Kojima all day long. The step 12 steps forward after you hear the third chime of the bell and then go around the corner, turn around, listen to the baby cry, pick up the phone, and that's all Kojima every day. But the idea of the creature constantly following you, that's fucking Del Toro all day long. Right?
So that's what I mean. Those things sound cool on paper. Like when you go, oh, and we'll make it so, and then you have to zoom in. Imagine how fucked up that'd be. It's like, yeah, but if you play that, it's shit. But it was supposed to be. I mean, it was supposed to be that to an extent.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be hard. It was just a demo. It was supposed to. They knew the like fucking weirdos would figure it out eventually.
Yeah, what I'm getting at though, everything that was scary about PT.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe
the actual good bits.
Yeah, I believe that's Del Toro saying, well, how about like, you know, the shaky head thing? Everybody gets scared of the shaky head thing, so we'll have the shaky head thing. We'll have her constantly be there. She has to be physical in there. So if you listen to it with headphones on, she's breathing on your neck and she's there permanently.
It's a team of people trying to implement his shitty ideas and make them viable.
Well, I think, like I said, Del Toro came up with the horror stuff, and then the bizarre shit was like the actual bizarre shit was like I said, the Kojima thing going, right, okay, we'll have a baby talking to you like a fetus in there and stuff. I reckon the story of the family that had died and blah 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 blah, and you know, these murders in this household, that's all Del Toro. That's just like Del Toro's movies. You know, you're like, that's Del Toro, that's Del Toro, this is this kind of thing, kind of making you sort of sympathetic to the monster, because if you watch any Del Toro movie, the monsters aren't usually bad.
Yeah, or they're justified.
They're justified, yeah. So you watch the orphanage, Mama, right? It's fucking big, scary, fucking creepy ass monster. You watch Pan's Labyrinth, the monsters are usually men. Like, you have some fucking weird shit going on, but the most evil people, like things that you see in the movies, are usually human. So like the monsters who are scaring you at night time, that's his twist on things. It's always that. It's like they're not necessarily evil. So all that with PT, all the good stuff of PT, I honestly believe is Del Toro and other developers, and all the wacky, stupid shit, like the fucking bag talking to you, the baby in the fucking sync. The stupid, and you zoom in onto a menu system, and then you take 12 steps forward, and it'll have some fucking abstract bonkersness for Kojima, and that's when it came together. And it's like, well, yeah, but all the good shit was by this guy. Just take Del Toro over to a game developer and ask him to make a game.
Yeah, get someone decent. Yeah, I'll get it when it's a $5 because it's a quirk, isn't it? It's summer.
I'll get it next generation on Xbox, on Game Pass.
Well, yeah, so it's coming to PC 2020, so it's not.
So
it's not that exclusive. PS4 sales overtake Wii and PS1. 103 million is what they're at now. The second in the home console thing ever. First is PS2. PS2 is like 155 million.
Right.
So it's not going to catch that because the PS5 is going to come out and it's going to be pretty much done then. PS2 were weird, it just carried on forever, didn't it?
Yeah, was that not the second longest console cycle ever though?
Yeah.
Because this is the longest one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it were, and people just kept buying PlayStation 2s anyway.
Yeah.
Which they didn't do with the Wii. The Wii was like, bought it, loads of people bought
Intense,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then...
Well, because they were all of it news,
so that must have been like 100 million, yeah. Everybody bought it. Fucking people that don't play games bought it. But then, when it finished, it was done. You still get Just Dance, so... And the DS, which is the home highest portable one, is 154 million. So it's just 1 million short of the PS2. And it was the DS Lite, really. That's what sold the most.
Right, okay.
That just made it mental. Because the first DS was fucking ugly as
big,
shit, weren't it?
yeah.
I mean, I still got it because Nintendo. But the Lite was... And then everybody started buying that as well. That were another weird fucking thing. So they've done that. Loot boxes are being used to launder money in CS:GO. Because you can actually sell their shit, can't you? You can sell the shit from a loot box on there. Anyway, they're trying to stop that. Don't know.
I wouldn't have first clue how to start laundering money. I'd have to have someone who would start it.
Well, you need some dodgy money.
Right.
And then you need to make that dodgy money legitimate money. So you get a loot box from CS:GO. And then it's like, oh, I got my money from selling loot box items. I think that's the angle.
Yeah, but there'll still be a traceability.
But how did you make this?
Where's this money come from?
Yeah, how did you get this?
Yeah.
How did you get this 100 million? Well, I traded a loot box money. Yeah, but how did you buy the loot boxes? Surely it always comes back to that.
Of course. Yeah,
I don't really
I
understand.
feel like it's all going to be two steps, and you've found where money's come from.
Yeah, I don't understand this laundering business. I don't really know how it works. To do it with banks and stuff. I don't. Fuck knows. Anyway, that's it. The news has been abused.
Wowzers.
It's been laundered. What the fuck have you been playing, Mr. Hughes?
Nothing.
You played now? I haven't played much, you know.
I played Vampire Saviour at Arcade Club. I got a bit further on Blasphemous.
Is it getting super hard now?
No, I just
Is it still
when I play something, I put that on for an hour and make some progress, and then put it down. And I just haven't had a chance to play anything really. My head's been up my arse, so I'm trying to like sink into a game. Like I've been off today because I'm fucking not good. And I considered I've got Outer Worlds installed, I considered starting Outer Worlds, and I was just like, nah, I can't be fucking arsed.
Game Pass? Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
It's still good. It's so good. Yeah, I want to play that, but I'm not going to buy it just yet. But I do fancy it, and I don't like them games.
Why don't you get a fucking Xbox One?
Fallout's public. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about getting that.
X.
I'm thinking about getting the X and doing all that.
Because that means like your next console's sorted.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
at the same time.
I said to you, I'm going to get an X, not an X, Scarlet.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a Scarlet, and that's what I'm going to get. Because when Last of Us 2 comes out, I'm done with PlayStation. Because that's just what I wanted. I only got a PlayStation 4 because I wanted Last of Us 2, essentially. It just so happened that they did happen to have all the exclusives that I wanted to play. Like, they fixed God of War. It's now not just an average sort of game that I can miss. It's something that I want to play. So I'll be annoyed at not playing God of War
Yeah,
2, I assume.
I
Yeah.
watched loads of it online anyway. so-
Spider-Man I can skip. I still haven't
Yes,
played it, so
still
I'm not
not,
actually
yeah.
asked, am I really? I mean, I'll play it if it's there, but I can skip that. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll do that.
They're not rested JRPGs, so if you don't feel JRPGs,
I'll get them on my Wii anyway if I really want them on
Yeah.
my Wii, Switch.
Switch, yeah.
If I really want JRPGs, which I don't,
Yeah, so if I were you,
they're all on
I
Switch.
mean, I've got an Xbox and I'm even fucking considering it because it's basically buying the next console for me. And I upgrade to an X, which with a bigger hard drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's almost a no-brainer.
Because I'll be Game Passing it as well.
'Cause I'll be thinking,
I'll have Game Pass.
Can I
with it.
pay some more off straight away? Can I give you 150 quid now
Yeah.
and take it off all of it?
Yeah.
Can I end,
Can we skip to the end where I
can
just
I
give you all the
end
money?
this contract now?
Yeah, can I just give you all the money now?
Yeah.
And just give me 5 years worth of, or whatever it is.
Yeah,
And then the console.
because then you bought two consoles in one.
Give it me. I don't want to spread the cost, I just want to buy it now.
Yeah, well, if you could.
But I want that guarantee that I get, Game Pass for
Yeah, keep
you
the
know,
direct debit there, but your direct debit just says zero because I paid for it.
Paid
So
for
that shows that the contract's
Yeah.
still going. Covered all. Then
Yeah,
you've got,
nice.
like I said, in your instance, you've technically bought two consoles.
Yeah.
In my instance, I've bought one and a half because I've already got an Xbox One, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing is slightly upgrading it. But in your instance, you've bought two consoles for the cost of one. It's like such a no-brainer, and it makes sense for Microsoft because, as I was saying earlier on, it's like if that console's 500 quid, you're paying 500 quid. It means that you're buying an Xbox One for 500 quid, but they're not asked because they've got you.
Yeah.
It's
well, yeah.
it's
You're in the
fucking
ecosystem.
brilliant. You're
I'm
in
just
the
waiting for
ecosystem.
Last of Us 2, and then when I finish that.
Again, I don't know.
I've done.
The last things I've been watching about that and hearing about it, I'm like, I'm not interested. I don't think.
Yeah, but I've got a PlayStation, so
I
I
know,
have to buy
yeah,
it.
that's it. So
And
you're alright,
you
yeah.
know, and if it's shit, then it's shit. Whatever. But I'm buying it,
yeah,
and I'm playing it, and then I'm going to sell it. And then it's next gen then, isn't it, really?
yeah.
Then it's next gen. I probably don't need to get an X at that point. It'll probably just straight to fucking what's in my jig. So, yeah.
So anyway, yeah, what have you been playing?
I've been playing. It's been sat on my shelf for fucking ages. Mass Effect. Andromeda.
And
It's weird, isn't it? Because they've fixed a lot of stuff, but they're still a bit weird. I made my own character. You don't really have too much choice there. And one of his eyes is like, oh, just fucked permanently. And I'm like, I don't want that. That's like when he had a scar. I'm like, I don't want that. No, that's just his face. That's the face you've chosen. Yeah, but he's the one that looks most like me. But I don't want him to have this, and he's a bit Chinese. I'm like, can I have that, but not slightly Oriental? Can I just have like,
can I have my face?
can I have a Western version of that? And it wouldn't be much.
Yeah,
Why don't you have a Western version? And the only like Western face is totally not me.
yeah.
I'm like, right, so there's not many options here. I'll go with Chinese guy, who's one of his eye keeps doing weird shit, and he's just not quite right. Fuck it, that'll do. Fine. But I think they might have fixed the faces a bit, but I couldn't remember what the other ones were like.
Yeah, no, they fix the animation of the faces. That's all.
They still look a bit like, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not too bothered about that.
I'm sorry, my face is tired. That's an actual line in this
Yeah,
game.
that stuff's
I
done
like-
me. Second time I heard that, 'cause I played the demo, which was about an hour or 3 hours or something to play.
Stupid. Mine be
And
10
she
hour
says that
demos.
line
Yeah.
really early on, and
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense. My face, sorry, because she's been a bit of a dick apparently.
Yeah, well, she's so stoic. Her face isn't animated, and you're like, right, well, if that's going to be the case for the game, I'm fine with it, right? That's how they are.
Yeah,
Except
yeah.
that it's meant to be a big game. This is it, right? Fair enough. Animation for faces ain't going to be amazing. Blah blah blah. You're going to have to go and do this now, Pathfinder. Oh, I'm sorry, my face is tired.
It didn't make sense, especially with all the controversy about the faces.
Yeah.
It's like, is this a joke?
It doesn't feel like a joke,
It's like
does
a
it?
joke. Yeah, that was weird. So I'm over that, but I'm playing it. I'm like, yeah, I don't mind it actually. It feels a bit Mass Effect until I got into the game loop.
Go to the planet, sort
Yeah.
out the planet,
Yeah.
go away from
Oh
planet,
my god, the loop is
come
shit.
to the planet, sort out the planet.
It's so shit. And I
leave
thought, well, the other
planet.
games were like this, were they? What were the other games? I couldn't remember how the other games were.
The other games were
But I
you
thought-
go into this planet because there's a story. It's story orientated.
Yeah,
Whereas this
yeah.
one is we need to set a base. Let's
Yeah.
set a base. Do the little base.
It's really irritating.
Solve this puzzle.
Yeah.
Hope you like Sudoku.
So
solve
right,
this
up
problem.
until that point, I thought it's fine. it's okay. And then the loop happened, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is what the game is, isn't it? It is go to the planet, do all the fucking dots on the planet, cross your list off, but then more shit appears on other planets, and then you go to, and then do the other planet, and then more and just shit, like missions are just flying out everywhere. And I'm panicking trying to cross these missions off, because I'm like, I don't want to progress yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've got too much shit.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of some of these missions, side missions, you know. I'll leave my priority ones for a minute. I want to mop some of these up. They do me head in. But then they spout into more.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of them will take me to a new planet. And now I've started a whole new world of pain.
Mm.
Because this planet is like, go to the planet, and I'm like, no, you're doing my fucking head in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm constantly trying to mop up shit and spilling shit all the time. That's what it's like.
And have you met the two new races then?
Yeah.
Like the shite.
Yeah. I watched a trailer for some of the older ones and just watched a little bit of it, and I'm like, right, I need to know what it is with the other ones. Why were the other ones so much better?
Because
Apart from the fact that it's a trilogy and it moves over.
Well,
apart from that, which is very important.
Actual proper linear storyline.
Yeah.
So to go to these planets, you've got an actual storyline reason to be there. Not you've ended up on this planet. And any planet that you do go and fucking surf, I can land on this one. You go around. There may be somewhere that you can look in, but you'll end up with a side mission that might tell you there. You're like, alright, that's fine. But the big major hub areas is a direct linear storyline that takes you there. So your purpose for being there is usually prepped up 10 hours previous in the conversation.
It's the story is so fucking epic. It's so cool what the shit that's going on, and they just give you enough not to know fully what's going on. You just know there's so much scary going on. It's overbearing, and you feel like you need to do everything you possibly can to become as hard as you possibly can, make as many allies as you possibly can, and you'll fuck up, and you know it carries over, but you know ultimately you're building and building and building because you know there's going to be a fucking massive war to save yourself. It was almost like
what you're doing.
Yeah, there's a massive effect to what you're doing. It's almost like where Fable 2 were disappointing because you felt like you were building up to a war at the end. Number three, you felt like you were building up to a war at the end, and then ultimately when it got to the end, you weren't. I didn't have much control over what was going on because you were saving money. And, you know, it was a bit like that, but better. And this one, I'm not feeling that.
Do you find the? To me, when I was playing it, the forced diversity was unreal. There's a character in it who is, I think it's the black guy.
Oh yeah.
At certain points,
one you can control.
Yeah. Certain points, he's an alright character. He's not too bad, but certain points when you're talking to him on the ship, everything you're saying to him is flirtatious. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Do I not get a choice what sexuality I am?
Don't talk to
stop
men.
talking to him.
I don't talk to men because it can it can go into flirtation, and I'm like, no, I'm not flirting.
No,
I'm just talking to you,
I want to get some information.
Yeah, if I end up bumming you, then I'm annoyed because that was not my intention.
I'm straight,
and I am being forced into this. This is game rep.
Because
I'm not saying this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You're being game me too.
Yeah, I'm being game me too.
But that's
I'm being violated. I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted him to say. It's like LA Noir.
So you've noticed that. So that were annoying me. And not only that, the new alien species. So you have the good alien species and the bad alien species, right? And straight away with the bad alien species, before I even met the new aliens, the good alien species properly, I was like, I know where this is going. Where do you think it's going? What's your thoughts on the enemy?
My thought on the enemy? I don't really know because I feel like they've already closed off what it is, what the enemy is, which is them, one of the new races, but sort of getting DNA from everything else.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
They've already said that.
That's just it. So they're bad for being bad's sake.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's it, yeah.
That's
But
it.
I'm not even interested.
But the Reapers were, this is a cyclical thing.
This happens.
This happens
always.
all
This
the
will
time,
always happen.
every X amount
You
of
will all
hundreds
die,
of years, thousands of years, yeah.
Shit will evolve again,
Yeah.
and you will all get killed again.
So it's a panic because you know it's that when whereas in the big bad in this game was what?
It's not even the same
What is
league.
this?
It's
What is
just
this?
some
And then
shitty
that new
DNA
alien
numbers.
species, they're boring. They're fucking.
The
dull.
robots are shit. The Gek were better. Is it the Gek and the old ones?
Yeah, Geth.
Geth. Yeah, because the new ones are Kek, aren't they? Not
Yeah,
robots,
that's it,
the
Kek.
aliens. Kek.
Kex.
Fucking Kek. Like DNA aliens, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. But yeah, the Geth, they were cool. And then you finally get one on your team. Is it a number 3? It's got like an AI.
No. Oh yeah, the Geth AI one. Yeah.
You get like an AI one that's actually one of your boys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh cool.
Legion.
Everything was interesting about that game, and I just had to go back and remind myself why they were good and this is terrible.
Yeah.
And it didn't take me long. I just watched a couple of trailers and everything came back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, this is why this is shit. Because if you take it away from all that, you're like, yeah, it's an alright game. But no, you're comparing it to fucking...
Really good. First one's brilliant.
Yeah.
Second one's a real good action game with fucking fantastic cliffhanger ending. That final
doesn't
mission
compare.
there is fucking heartbreaking depending how you play
It
it,
just
and
doesn't
it's
compare.
unique. And
I
number
feel
three,
no pressure.
number 3, only reason that number 3 fails in the way it fails is because of what
the
came
ending.
before.
Yeah.
what came
It's
before.
that and the ending.
Yeah,
That's
well,
all it was. Yeah.
that's the way it feels is that ending
Yeah.
is because.
Everything was so
But,
brilliant.
but when you think
couldn't
about
live
it,
up
you're
to
like, you couldn't live up to it. Yeah, you
couldn't
just
live up
couldn't
to
live
it,
up to it. They were
yeah.
damned if they did and damned if they didn't. They were either going to force you down a line where you had no choice so they can set everything up to do a really big epic ending to you, or they're going to have to try and give you an element of choice. And so they were fucked with that, to be fair. This is why I can't really give Mass Effect 3 so much shit.
No.
Because it's like,
That's good.
your first game's amazingly good, because the first game's really deep and a fuck ton to go on with. Number 2 was more streamlined, but it felt like Alien. It's Aliens. It's like, this
This is the right direction.
It's the right direction because
Yeah.
it's changed now. Now we're militarising. Now we're doing this.
Not better, it's just
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, it's just different enough. Number 3, alright, yeah, it does its job. Mass Effect Andromeda, fucking hell, those new alien species are fucking dull as fuck. So dull, the big blue. You get to a, I don't know where you're at now, but you get to a level, a big sand level with loads of Krogan on it.
Yeah.
Oh god, what
Just done that.
fucking
Just done all the
shite
dots
level.
on the map. I thought, what am I playing here? Fucking Assassin's Creed and what's going on?
That level bored me the most out of all
Just
the
done it.
fucking levels. Cause
Every
he's
time I
not-
get to a
he's
new
not
world,
there.
I sigh. I get to a new world and I'm like,
Mhm.
because I know, and they keep making them big,
Yeah.
so I've got
Yeah,
more.
but with less in it.
Yeah. Oh God, for fuck's sake.
The landmass here is this. You know?
I'm just crossing off the fucking dots on the map.
There's a couple of decent moon levels that you go on where you're on your rover, you drop on it, and you're like, all right, okay, but that is usually just you are just going here. You're like, all right,
yeah,
okay,
I'm
then.
just about to do one of them. That's where I saved it actually.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's not too bad,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
But
that's because they rein themselves in probably, and it's like,
yeah, it's just
this
one
is
story
what you're
point.
doing.
You just go into that.
Yeah.
With Mass Effect as well. In everyday passing conversation, you find very little out about what previous
I
done.
don't
But
think
if you
so, no.
read stuff,
Mm.
it tells you when you set off. You've set off, if I remember correctly, midway through Mass Effect 2.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So the big battle has happened, you don't know out about that.
Mm.
But then if you start unlocking stuff in your cabin on the main space station, you can read more stuff, and it's like, all right, there it is, mentions the Reapers, right, okay, elusive man, all right, that's okay. Why is it hidden
No,
underneath
this would
the
be a
fucking
major.
box?
This would
You're
improve
like,
the game if that was in. They would just say it.
distress beacon. You're like, alright,
Yeah,
you're 500
Yeah.
years in future now, but a distress beacon, finally the signal comes
Yeah,
through,
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
what the fuck's happened?
Yes.
We can't go back.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then what happens at the end of the game, sort of like the end of Mass Effect Andromeda, I'm not going to tell you what happens at the end, but the end of it, it just feels, there's a certain comment, no, I will tell you what happens, but not, right, you know, there's these arcs that are flying,
Yeah.
right, and they're like, oh, we're missing the fucking, such a species,
Arc.
arc, aren't we, right, the Turian arc was missing, because all the Turians aren't there, are they? There's some Turians
There's
dotted
some,
around.
yeah.
Right. But so they're like, oh, right at the very very fucking end of the game, they're like, oh, we've just got contact from the Turian thing. I'm like, oh, it's DLC. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't want to play this game ever again.
Yeah.
I don't want to come into this
I
universe.
don't want to go to another planet
again
and cross off all the dots. I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to drive around you shitting about it.
Don't give a
With
fuck.
your shit.
Don't give a fuck.
And
None of your decisions do anything. Have you noticed that? None of
yeah.
them.
Well, there's only one time where I thought, oh, this is one of them decisions. But I bet it's happened a few times. Where there's like an AI.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you can kill it.
You can switch it off or take it back to your base.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's like an ice planet, isn't it?
Yeah, so I thought, I'll keep hold of it.
That were a shit level.
I'll keep hold of it.
Oh, I can't go in this area because it's colder than that other area. But I'm only a foot away from that area that's safe, and now it's too cold for me. This is annoying. Put a wall up.
Every planet's the same, it's just different colour.
Yeah.
There's mountains that annoy you because you want to drive up it, and you're like, change gear. Oh, I just want to get that thing that's on me map.
Yeah.
Because it's annoying me because it's on me.
Sometimes your waypoint as well will say it's here, and it'll show you on top, and you're like, no, it's on the ground.
Yeah.
So, alright, so I have to now try and find the hole on this plateau.
Yeah. But really, it's a story beat, because if you'd just done some other things, you would have ended up under the mountain, and you would have ended up there anyway. But because the game is training you, or at least all games are training you, just go to the dots on the map and do them. You don't think like that, you just go, I'll go to that dot now, I'll go to that dot now, because what order do you do them in?
I feel like they made the map. And then he went, this is hub world, right? Okay, what have you done? Oh, I've got this thing under here, right? Brilliant, right?
I'm going to show you everything we've done a bit of design on. I've made a little cave in.
And then after the fact, they started handing it over to mission designers and stuff like that, and they weren't talking to each other. That's why it always felt like, because if you do your story missions, and then you're like, oh, there's a side mission, it's just under here, like you say, it's like, well, if I did that mission, and that mission, it would lead me to this mission, which is
the shields will be down, down, and I'll be able to get in, and shit like that.
Well, that's like those fucking, what is it, not Forerunners, whatever their version of the Forerunner.
Remnant.
That's it, Remnant. When you do your Sudoku puzzle, I miss the Sudoku puzzle, when I'm underground, and it's boring, and it's like, quick, we need to escape. First time, but all it meant for me was like, right, now, well, you check over a planet, and it goes, right, do you want to make this a military? Do you want to make it a research?
Science, or...
It means nothing to the game.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean,
well, you get like
spoil you for you.
You get a protest at one point where it goes, oh, we can't see our... Because most of the humans are in cryo bollocks. They're asleep, basically. There's no point waking them up yet.
No.
There's not enough resources. But I made my first planet science or whatever. And so... That meant that I woke up more scientists.
Right.
So the military people or somebody were protesting.
Yeah, it's just the opposite way around.
So, and I thought... So if I'd have chosen the military,
I chose
it would have been the scientists.
That first planet that you're on,
that's probably the only difference.
Metal turbine type thing, and the hub's there. And when I finally did the fucking thing, I did the thing, and then that. Oh right, it gets rid of it gets rid of all the irradiation, and you come across a couple of settlements that are broken down and dead. I thought, right, well I'm gonna come back in a bit, and there's gonna be grass growing, and there's gonna be no, never. Never at any point in the game do you go back to a planet and it's changed.
Yeah, no,
right? You keep going back to those hubs, and the only thing that's different about those hubs is you've chosen it's science, military, or resources.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. That's all you've changed. It's just what it says above the door. Oh, it moves.
Yeah. So
and you're like, this feels useless. So that first big planet that you go onto, there's a big settlement. And then there's a couple of broken settlements, right? That you go and they've always been ravaged and shit. And you go down into that thing under the lake and you do right, okay, it's been deradiated and stuff. Nothing. No, I wanted an aesthetic change. Give me an aesthetic change.
Yeah, you want
like that ice planet.
See grass.
You keep banging on about how cold. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. Just do that.
Yeah.
Where's my aesthetic
Not
change?
As bad. Still snowy, but only on the tops of the mountains.
There's no aesthetic change. Where's something that's melted?
No,
Show me some river.
Get some buildings.
I should have to traverse this slightly different, but I can't now.
No, it can't be asked.
It's just you couldn't be asked. Everything about it felt like a waste of time. So I had Leela, the blue girl, because I do like that species.
Yeah, she's one of my mains. So and the Rex dude, Drac.
Yeah, he's not as tough as the other ones. He's like the campus Krogan, never.
No, he's not super gay, but there is a super gay Krogan.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Straight away, and I'm like, whoa, what is this game?
Yeah. But yeah, so there's that.
The voice doesn't suit the fucking
the mass, yeah. But yeah, so I kept chatting her up because I'm like, right, well, I'm definitely having sex with her. If I'm going to have sex with one of them, I don't like the female Turian, because if you have the female Turian
she's creepy.
and the Leela girl, they're talking to each other and she's trying to be mothering, and she's like, you're weird. You really fucking don't like this. I don't like this. I feel as though I made the wrong choice making a straight white male in this game. I feel like...
Well, you should have gone Chinese like me.
Yeah, well, I feel like I made the wrong choice making a straight male, is what I feel. I feel like the game's been designed for you to be gay or female.
That's why I haven't spoken to the first guy you get, the black guy. I haven't spoken to him because I started speaking to one other guy and he started doing gay shit. And I thought, oh my god, I've accidentally started the bumming sequence and I don't want that. But and I thought, well, I'm not talking to this other guy then.
Yeah,
so every time I see him, I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I won't even go on missions with him.
Yeah, well, she's not. This is the thing.
I go on missions with the woman I want to fuck and the big ugly fucker. Yeah, because he doesn't flirt with me.
Yeah. Well, that's the issue. That's what the game sort of ends up making you homophobic. Because you're like, in real life,
you're just protecting yourself from rape.
No, that's what I'm getting at though. It's like it kind of inadvertently in its push to be extremely diverse.
If I press the wrong button,
I'm literally being bummed.
I'm only talking to you. You don't need to start grabbing my dick.
I mean, the other ones used to be clear options. It used to be like, alright, it's fine. Because there were an engineer I was talking to, and I think I went to engineer as I say, how's the ship going? Yeah, it's coming on. It's going, and I'm like, alright, because I want to fill up my fucking dialogue thing.
I want to talk.
Listen, it's like, you're doing. I just want to say, you're doing a great job here. And he does something like, coming from you, that means a lot. I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. All right, okay, all right.
Let's renavigate
I said something else, and then he's like, yeah, you're one of the best engineers I've ever come across. I'm so proud to have you on my team. I'm like, right, okay, if these lines were delivered differently, that's the thing. It's the way you're delivering these lines.
Yeah.
Because if I was in real life and somebody came over and goes, like, you're one of the best engineers I've seen, mate.
Exactly.
There's ways of but
in this world, you'd have to have an option that just says, I like pussy.
Well,
that's what you'd have to say.
Platonic. There should just be this big fucking fluttery blue platonic option. Because that's the thing. Like I say, it makes you like. It kind of passively makes you homophobic because you're like, I don't want to talk to you because I know you're the gay character because they've made you so blatantly gay. Now, I'm sure there's blatantly gay people in the military and stuff, and there's no fucking issue with that. There's no problem with that whatsoever.
You choose your own tone when you speak.
Exactly. But this is it. I can speak to gay people.
But it'd be the same if it was a girl and you didn't fancy it. It's like, I don't want to fuck that alien.
Well,
I don't want to fuck that woman.
There's a blonde woman in Scottish woman. Have you spoken to her on your ship?
The blonde woman.
Yeah, she's your navigator. She's right on the ship.
The Scottish one.
Yeah, she's Scottish. Right. So I was chatting to her. I'm like, you're quite pretty. I'll see you. I like you more than I like this blue alien. Yeah. I'll give you a chat. All right. I kept talking to her, and she told me off.
Right.
It's like, look, I'm only into women. All right. And I'm like, oh. Okay.
So did she, right?
Because I would try all my flirty things, and eventually she just told me I'm not interested. You're not my type. I like women, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. And then, if you speak to other ones, it's like say the guys you just want to have a conversation with. Like, I can't have a conversation with you. And it's like this is just an air of sexual tension here that I didn't want to create. But the thing is when I press to respond to your, hey Captain, how are you feeling today? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. As long as you're around. You're like, whoa, where's that bit come from? Where's that bit? I just want a conversation with him. That's all I want.
I just want to tick the boxes, the conversation boxes.
Military guy, isn't there, in your hold, he's kind of, there's like a butch one, there's a butch woman one, and there's a butch guy one that you can go, her with her that's cut, shaved at the side.
Oh, yeah.
She ended up doing me head in. Oh, like, no, you're too much.
Yeah, fucked her off as well.
Too much. But I went to speak to that guy and just at the hold, and I think he was doing press ups or something. And I'm like, okay, he's doing press ups, that's fine. then I'm thinking, no, I know this game.
Yeah.
I know this game.
If it was the other Mass Effects, you'd just talk about it.
Yeah, just talk to him. I'll get some stuff, and it'll be clear which one's my flirting option.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no,
yeah.
that's all right. Because I used to speak to all of them, even the
Yeah,
gay characters in the other ones.
I come back to the ship and I go, speak to everyone.
Yeah, speak to
Done
everyone.
that, checklist, done.
The women that
and I'm getting bits more story that I'm interested in, as opposed to this one where I don't give a fuck.
The women that I weren't attracted to, I'd just have a conversation with.
Yeah.
The women that I were attracted to, if I saw a flirty option, I'd try a little bit of flirting, or it's not going down too well. All right,
exactly
okay,
that.
I'll miss. Just like you would do in real life.
Yeah.
Right?
But this
Whereas
forces you down a path. And
Yeah.
you're like, I don't necessarily want to go there.
So you do become cagey, so you do become passively
I've just stopped talking to
homophobic.
him. Yeah, I've just stopped
like,
talking to him. I've stopped talking to him because the game's going to make me rape them, or them rape me.
Yeah.
Really, it's them raping me.
Yeah.
The game's forcing me into a situation no one won't be in.
Mass Effect.
With force is bad. So
Yeah.
so that's what I think of Mass Effect.
Yeah, it's shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the loop thing as well. It's a story in the loop. But if you take it out of the Mass Effect world and just call it game, sci-fi game, Star Trek, say.
Andromeda.
Just call it Star Trek Andromeda, right?
Just call it Andromeda.
Andromeda.
Don't give it.
You're like, yeah, it's alright.
Because if you call it Star Trek, then you're like, this ain't Star Trek. I should just be able to talk to someone.
Yeah.
Just call it Andromeda. Androgynous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Androgynous, Andromeda. And then you can make another androgynous game.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know if I'll turn it back on. No, well, because I'm on that moon, some moon or something. I think it's going to be linear. I think it's going to be a linear one, this one.
No, it is linear. That moon one is linear. You go into like a couple of biodomes and then off. There's not much on that.
I'll do that. I feel like I've only got one more planet to do, but maybe I only think that because surely there can't be another one because it's painful.
Sure, there's some backtracking. I'm pretty sure there's get to this planet and do this. I've just been there, but it's under attack.
Well, if I can just teleport there, because I've unlocked all my fast travel points now,
right.
So I'm not bothered. I just go teleport. Right, what do you want me to do? Kill them. Right, am I done? Tick. Bye. Across the universe, somewhere else. Just ticking the boxes off.
Don't forget to upgrade your car.
Yeah, I do it when I can, but he don't let me do it much at the minute.
And if you're getting pissed off with your face, you have to go into your options and you can say, wear me helmet all the time.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. Because it were defaulted to me wearing my helmet all the time and it were doing me head in. I'm like, well, I spent time designing my face, and then I had it on and it was an animator going, what's going on? Sorry, my face is tied on. What the fuck? Helmet on. Done. Right.
Yeah, that's not quite as bad now, I don't think, but
still,
it's still not. Just generally, it's not. And that's that. That's that. So, fuck off now. Fuck off my chest. Oh, it cost me $5.
Yeah, you can't go away.
Which is what I'll be doing with Death Stranding. Be $5. And then I'll be able to just play it and turn it off if I want. Not turn it off.
How did I play Metal Gear 5? I think somebody.
I've seen that for fucking $5 and I still won't buy it for some reason.
Well, I've got it. I had it for free. Damien Whelan was working at Smith's Toy Shop, and it was there for $1.99. So I said, "Oh, I'll have it for $1.99." Then he went, "No, you're right, mate. I don't need money." Right. So I got it for free. Anyway, it's on Game Pass now. But I can't remember where I got it for, because I played it when it first came out. I think I might have bought it and traded it in. But yeah.
It's a last resort game when there's nothing else to play.
It's a good stealth game. Just
there.
That's it. It's a good stealth game. Stealth mechanics work. Your weapons work. I don't like all the stupid shit that you end up getting, but it's quite good sneaking into a base and knocking somebody out and getting the Fulton extracted right in front of the mates. But it does get a bit boring. But these stealth mechanics work alright, and then when the storyline starts kicking in, it's fuck off. Oh, there's a T-Rex. Oh, fuck off, robot T-Rex. I'm not interested.
I'll get around to it eventually.
Yeah.
Like Mass Effect. But I don't feel like Mass Effect. I feel we need to play it.
Yeah, because of the other
it's
one.
Mass Effect, and I like Mass Effect, just not this one. Whereas Metal Gear, I don't feel the need. The only reason I'm slightly interested is because it's a 10 out of 10 game. You know, that's the only reason I'll give it any time of day. But I still haven't, so maybe I never will. I don't know. And that's that.
Right. See you later. Go away. Bye bye.
Done wittering. Got it off my chest.